So thank you for coming to attend teaching and Guru Puja. So today I'm going to talk about the benefit of doing Guru Puja. So many people have a lot of insecurity. So first, I want to know, majority over there is more speaking English or speaking Chinese?
English.
English?
Yes.
So those who don't understand English, can somebody please translate? So, so generally, so today I'm going to talk about the benefit of doing this Guru Puja. So generally, sentient beings have a lot of insecurity. Because of sentient beings' insecurity, then many a time the insecurity manifests that, or sometimes they are praying to this God, sometimes praying to that God, sometimes they're praying to different religion even. But the whole purpose of praying and asking and making offerings is always about the trouble that they are facing in this life. And so it is a very, and so therefore, for the same amount of effort that they are able to accumulate great merit, it becomes creating the causes for staying even longer in samsara, but creating even more causes to stay in samsara. So what is this samsara? We know intellectually the samsara is about the sixth realm of existence, the human, demigods and the gods, and then there's the animal realm, the hungry ghost realm, and the hell realm. So we know intellectually that this is the answer. But what does it really mean to be in samsara? What does it mean that we are staying longer or suffering in samsara? It really means that we have no freedom. Right now, in our human life, we are doing whatever we can for the purpose of wanting freedom. We want to be free from suffering. We want to be free from sickness. We want to be free from lack of money. We want to be free from a lack of choice. So we want many things. We also don't want many things. But the focus right now is to talk about we know what we don't want, but many people also don't know what they want. So they know what they don't want, then opposite, then they say, oh, we want to be happy. They want to have what everybody say, to be fortunate. So if we ask ourselves, very clearly, what then is fortunate? Many people now grow up from young age, and then grow up, and then they maybe get married, or they get they have their own house, they have their own car, they have their own children, even they have their own grandchildren, they've got money. But if you ask themselves seriously, so I may be fortunate now, I may have what I wanted now, but how come I'm still not happy? Now the main reason that why we are ordinary sentient beings, we are not happy, is because for us, I would say that because we are in samsara. We are not happy because we lead very meaningless life. We end up, many of us end up just going through the stages of our lives, and then in search of happiness and in search of entertainment, in search of many things, and then after that, then we really don't know what else can be better. So when we come and do practice to Guru Puja, first we are making offerings to multiple levels of all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Okay, we say to make offering to all human beings is great to make offering to all human beings, but it is better to make offering to a human being that is observing the precepts. It is better to make offering to all the people who observe the precepts. It's good, but it's better if you make offering to somebody who is a monk. Okay, so this is the monks. They are also novice monks. So make one offering to one novice monk better than make offering to all the lay people who offering to take precepts. Make offering to all who are novices, then greater merit is to make offering to a fully ordained monk. Make offering to all fully ordained monks, greater merit is to make offering to somebody who has awakened into bodhicitta, bodhisattva vows. And then greater is with those with tantric vows. Okay, and then greater it is those who realize, cultivate and realize the path. And so then greater it is to make offering to one bodhisattva is greater than making all those who realize the path. Okay, and make offering to one Buddha is greater than make offerings to all the bodhisattvas. Make offering to all Buddhas, greater merit is to make offering to one's guru. Okay, so of course this guru, we have to be very, very careful about this notion of guru. When we say guru, we are not talking about the ordinary level of a guru. We are talking about the inner or the tantric level of guru. So in the beginning, this is not not in regards to the beginning stage of a teacher-student relationship, but when the relationship becomes very deep and established and meaningful towards one's that is geared towards enlightenment in this one lifetime. And so when we make offering, when you come and make offering during the Guru Puja, you create unbelievable amount of merit for the Buddhas. So many Chinese people, we like to pray to Indra and Brahma, okay, which they say 提供 and 四面佛, 四面神. Okay, so Indra is the king of gods, and Brahma is the creator god. But in Buddhism, there is no creator god. Buddhism, there is no notion of the creator god. So when we do this Guru Puja, such is the even greater merit, skies and universe of merit that is being established and created, and then with this great potential, what are we going to do? What are we going to focus it on? Many of us, when we have a great potential, always again go back into samsaric pleasure. Oh, I want better house, I want better car, I want better husband, I want better wife, I want better quality clothes, I want a better building, I want branded clothes, I want branded bag. Yeah, so they want many things. So again, this be mistake. Now we say, what's the difference between making offerings to gurus, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas versus making offerings to worldly gods? It's not that worldly gods do not have power. When we say we are making offering, means we are taking the feeling is when you have nowhere else to go, there is a real hope. There is a real hope, there is a real path, there's a real result, that is awakening, enlightenment. Many worldly gods, or all the worldly gods, they themselves are not out of samsara. They are not out of samsara. But it is not that they do not have power. A very real explanation for you is that in your country, in Malaysia, maybe there are many Datoks or Tan Sris or Tuns. Yeah, they have power. They can make things happen, but they are not out of samsara. They still have to die. You understand? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. So it is a very important is to understand what is the purpose are we doing this practice for. Our focus should always be, our mind should always be focused towards enlightenment, not just for for the good time, not for dating, not for power sharing, not for rubbing shoulder, not for getting to know people. No, many people do like this in other places of public worship. Okay, whether Buddhism or not, same. So we ourselves, we have to be sincere. We have to pray in the beginning. When we pray and we make offerings, should be auspicious in the beginning, auspicious in the middle, and the auspicious of a completion. Auspicious in the beginning means that you must have a thought towards awakening, enlightenment from the beginning. Then, auspicious in the middle, during the middle of the prayer, when there's a visualization and the recitation of mantras, okay, and then suddenly, ordinarily, people think of, oh, maybe please give me wealth. Please give me free from problem. Give me good luck. Give me love. So, auspicious at the end means when it comes to dedication, you don't dedicate for yourself or our own family member. We dedicate in totality to all sentient beings. This is very important. We dedicate to all beings. And what is the main aim and goal is to awaken into Buddhahood. Buddha means the awakened one. So our main goal and aim is to awaken into Buddhahood for ourselves and for all beings. If not, you got a lot of money, okay, even you got a lot of money, by the time you die, by the time when it comes to us to die, our whole life become meaningless. Because we cannot let go. What to do with the money? We didn't make a mental preparation. So how do we make our human life meaningful and make our human life happy is to always talk about death. When you can talk about your death, you can make your will, you can make preparations, even where your body is going to be buried or cremated and where to put your remains. You know, first maybe buy the plot of land and make the preparations and the many things. If you're able to do that, then your mind becomes happy. Why? Then your life becomes meaningful. Why? Because you realize the absolute nature of Buddha's teaching is that to teach us, number one, that everything is impermanent. And number two, we are beyond human. Right now, our mind is all the human beings suffering. But we don't have the full-fledged suffering of human beings. Because we are only suffering as per our own race. We don't suffer as per maybe the situations or the cultures in other cultures, other parts of the world, other types of food, or other types of religious or cultural genocide. So what we are suffering is that we are suffering right now. All the kind of suffering is the suffering that is based on our own truth. Okay, our own current condition, our own truth. So therefore, even amongst ourselves here, even amongst ourselves, many people say, oh, I have this suffering, I have that suffering, or I have this good news, I have that good news, I have this, I have that, I don't have this, I don't have that. So even amongst those who are in the same situation and same place and same time, results also are very, very different. This clearly shows, okay, this very clearly shows that this is because we all have a different cause and a different karma. And so therefore, if we study and focus and to be aware that since we are all different, how is it that we should make our journey from now to our next life and to awakening meaningful? Okay, many of us only think, even we are practitioners, even we think practitioners, we think only for our own self, our own self, own organization, own practice, on this, on that. This is wrong. If many of our problems will be solved immediately if we can release the problem of believing that we are permanently human. If we can release this attachment from this or this delusion that we are permanently human, then our life and our actions, our life automatically becomes more meaningful. We become free from attachment to. We become free from the attachment to this life. We become free from the attachment to this life, free from the attachment to activities that we want to do, from the goals we want to achieve, from the tasks that we were set out to do. Then we understand that everything becomes a journey. When we can understand that everything becomes a journey, then we are able to form team. Then there is a meaningful practice and support of Sangha. That there is a Sangha members, and you are a practitioner, and then you practice together. You supporting Sangha, and Sangha supporting you. Okay, and then this is a place of a common place of spiritual evolution. This is very important, and that serves as purpose, meaningful purpose and result of having a temple or teaching hall. Like right now, of course, our teaching hall is very small. Students also not many, okay? But it's not the number that count. It's that whether you listen and then you are able to change the perception of your life. If you are able to change the great perception of your life, the attachments, the delusions, the desires, the craving, and all kinds of many different kinds of thoughts and concepts, all these things, if you really now seriously we think today is the last day of my life, or somebody, maybe you just visualize somebody comes says, oh, you have 3 more days to live. After that, you'll be caught and sacrificed to something. Then suddenly all the small things in all the other things that you say are important to your life become meaningless. What then becomes meaningful? What then becomes meaningful is actually the most important singular cause that makes everything happen, everything to change, everything to evolve, everything to make everybody work together is actually love. Right? When you really something happen, it is support and love. Love from a teacher-student relationship, from your family member love. So we should now think all the things that we do The greatest motivation is usually not just money, not just many things, but it's the feeling of being accepted and loved. Isn't it? Some other people, they say, because they don't feel acceptance, they don't feel love, so they do many things to want to prove to other people that they are not lousy, or that they are not stupid, or that they can make it and they can do it, right? But it is always about proving and asking for approval, which it boils down to love, feeling unwanted, unneeded, unloved. So if we practice Dharma, when we practice Buddha Dharma, a most important feeling is we must want ourselves, we must need ourselves, we must love ourselves in a positive way, and give other beings, give other people this feeling that they are wanted, needed, and loved. And then after that, then because of that, because of this support, because of this blessing, because of this love, because of this mutual understanding, many people will actually want to make a firm decision to make a change in their life. It is because of love that people are willing to move out of their parents' house and marry somebody else they don't know. Right? Right? So if we look closely, we focus closely, understand and read and become aware, then really there is no other reason why anybody is doing anything else other than for love. So the Buddha's teaching is the very manifestation of the living love, not the kind of ordinary samsaric love. Because of this love and support, then Buddha taught these 84,000 teachings to benefit all kinds of beings. The main thing now, Buddha knew to teach human beings, there's no one path. Right? The purpose of teaching the Dharma is not to make everybody to become disciples, but to awaken themselves. So because everybody's disposition is different, everybody's understanding and intelligence and capabilities are different, 84,000 methods that make them feel loved, make them feel that there's a better place than where they are now. And therefore they're willing to give up everything. For many of them, right, in the past months, they become nuns. Okay, so for many lay people, actually, if we really look at them, if they have many of them same, they're living like monks and nuns. But the mere thought that if you ask them to renounce and become a monk or a nun, they cannot. Okay, cannot become a monk, cannot become a nun. Why? Because of fear, because of ignorance. So therefore, when we make a practice the Guru Puja text together, when we make offerings, the most important blessing to request for is wisdom. Okay, when we can have wisdom, we can dispel the darkness of ignorance. When we cultivate wisdom, we can see beyond current problems. When we have wisdom, we can see beyond current life. And when we have wisdom, we can see beyond current form of human being. Okay? That's why when we cultivate the Dharma, it is a very important not to focus just on or just for humans. Okay, so the greater Buddha Dharma is to benefit for all beings. Okay, then somebody asked me, if I do everything for the benefit for all beings, then what's going to happen to me? Now, for Chinese people, every time they always talk about benefiting their own family members. They're benefiting themselves or their own family members, right? Hello?
Yes.
And so, the understanding of that is, if you look very clearly, even though the grandmother or grandfather or great-grandmother or great-grandfather, all the love, all the care, all the concern, all the everything for their own grandchildren, great-grandchildren, after they die, they also don't have nice tombs. Nobody will write a nice story to remember them. So if we should take a walk in the cemetery and then look at the tombstones and to reflect upon what was the meaning of their life. If they are rich, maybe they got nice tombstone, nice grave. If they are poor, just one piece of stone. Good idea. Melvin Yu is here. You should ask him to go see the grandfather's tomb. Right? Your grandfather, Melvin, your grandfather's tomb just across the road, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Visit?
Sorry?
Did you visit your grandfather's tomb?
Last month, yes.
So, what is really meaningful is to study about, to go to the cemetery and to look at people's photograph, see which year they were born, which year they passed away, where they were from. Okay, and then we think how our tomb look like. We can have all the love, all the care, everything give to give to our children, grandchildren, or we receive all the love, all the care from our parents and grandparents, yet karma. When karma complete, there's not much feeling of love or respect or remembrance. But if you see, monks or nuns or the great lamas who do many things for many, many beings, who care, concern, and pray and work and service for all other beings. When they die, wow, how many beings remember their kindness? How many human beings remember their kindness? Even rainbows appear in the sky. Even there's a falling of a drizzle. Even there are many, many different signs of blessings. So, these show, and then after they pass away, or many, after they pass away, many people also building the statues to remember them, building stupas to house their relics, and everything. So, the important thing is, why should we still want to be so attached to our own family, own love, selfish loved ones, and also for our own current life? Why? There's no reason. Because it doesn't bring great benefit for self and others. So if really we want to cultivate and we practice and we do Guru Puja, we should really ask for the accomplishment of wisdom. Study the Lamrim, liberation in the palm of your hand, or read the Lamp of the Path, or the Path of the Enlightenment. All these different texts. When you read them, use whatever you have read and reflect upon how it was in our life before. And then you will realize all beings and ourselves have the same types of life. All beings have same type of suffering. All beings have same type of delusion. All beings have the same type of wants. they have same type of needs, same type of desire, same type of wish, same type of anger, same type of love, same type of care, but result come very different. Some people born silver spoon. Some people born not even have enough food to eat. So who is right and who is wrong? And so we have to focus very clearly now to think about the words in the Guru Puja about the life in the samsara and how we want and wish and pray to be awakened like our gurus. Our gurus are very meaningful and special to us because they are the one who is like the Buddha, giving the teaching directly to our ears. Not just the form, right? And so, of course, different gurus have a different capability, different levels of blessing, different skills, different knowledge. It doesn't matter. Important is your guru you must be able to communicate with your guru, and he must be able to understand you. And then, for successful and a meaningful relationship, should not be just based on this one life. Guru should be focused at least minimally for next life. At least minimally for next life. This life should be of no importance. Okay, no importance. But the important thing is for the benefit for others. So for this life, focus is to be of benefit for others. Now, benefit for others is not benefit others the way we want to benefit them. Good understanding is, if I cannot make it possible that I want to feed you with oats every day for 3 meals a day for your life, because there's a belief that oats are very, very healthy, isn't it? So you eat nothing but oats because I feel that this is the best way, and therefore I will feed you only oats for the rest of your life. This also not correct. So therefore, when we study Dharma and when we cultivate Dharma, when we share our experience, should not be the sharing of experience and telling other people what to do, but sharing of experience and lighting up spots for them to see. But they have to walk their path. You understand? All beings have to choose and walk their own path, not ourselves. We cannot choose and walk other people's path for them. So, therefore, I'm very happy that you have chosen to come to attend Guru Puja, and before the Guru Puja, I'm also giving some little bit teaching, and this is to tell you, say, when my sharing, say, before Guru Puja, think to become a Buddha. So, middle of the puja, also not think about this life. When completion, don't think about dedication to self. Body, speech, and mind should be united as one. Somebody please your mind, or also please your speech and please your body. Okay? So somebody say, how is that possible? It's not possible. Now I give you one very good result. If normally, if I show you a very frightening ghost movie, just by the music, just by the sound, just by the thoughts, So your body starts to shake in fear, or maybe having a lot of goosebumps. Yeah. Your body, your speech, you start to get frightened, make frightening sound. Your mind starts to become confused, become totally extraordinarily over aware. Isn't it? So it is true. We also have capability of 3-in-1 body speech, union of body, speech, and mind. So that is the proof that in future, when we practice, we are able to be of benefit for all beings, benefit them limitlessly into their body, speech, and mind. And so it'll be. I thank you all. So today, that's all for today. I thank you all for coming attend Guru Puja. Always try to cook something from your own house. Cook from the water from your house, and therefore it creates great merit and blessing. It is also good when you do Guru Puja, the dedication also. Please, you ask for a blessing, to request the Nagas for rain. I read in the newspaper that in Malaysia there's a drought and many dams are drying up. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. And so it is very important that you come together. You must pray for rain. Okay, so the focus also pray for rain, because limitless sentient beings suffering without rain. Okay, so it's very important. On your side, even though attachment to this life is we're not supposed to have, but all beings still, because of our karma, still need to journey and soldier on the remaining path of whatever years of life they have in this human world. And so it is very important that you make offering and you recite Om Mani Padme Hum. Later you recite maybe 1,000 Om Mani Padme Hum together, and then a request for blessing for rain, that all the dams will be filled with water again. Okay, and that your country be ruled by fair and just and equal king. Okay, or equal, fair, just, and equal politician that will be benefit for your country and for the people. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Rinpoche.
Bye bye. Any question?
Yes, Rinpoche. Yesterday when we do Chinese chanting and do the food offering, so there is a rain twice.
And then?
That actually Adila come to request for rain. So we did it yesterday. And it rains.
Wow. Rain making none. Come temple together with Anila and recite more Chinese chanting, so more rain. Rain.
Okay, I got another question.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Rain is good, not flood.
Rinpoche, when we recite mantra ourselves, like I say, Om Mani Padme Hum, or any without any visualization, Chinese say 有效嘛? Chinese ask 有效嘛? I mean, not the gila. I mean, whether it works or not, effective or not, for people like us.
You don't have any faith in doctors. You don't have any faith in the doctor's medicine, but when you eat the medicine, will the medicine work?
Okay.
But if you understand the medicine, you know what time to eat the medicine, how to eat the medicine, how much to eat the medicine according to the body size and according to the age of the person, wouldn't the medicine work better?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, any other question?
问题可以问啊，什么问题都可以问。
什么问题都可以问。啊 Okay, so I think that's it. I see you all again. So please offer mandala offering. Sa shi boge joshi me do tra rivalin jede de kembade sange shi do me de uage dogunala shila choba sho eda kororana mandala ka niyataya. May the precious body mind not yet born arise and grow. May that born have no decline but increase forevermore. And may all of you truly experience and develop great compassion. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.